Hello then, welcome back. We'll continue where we left off. We basically finished Norway last time. We just need a title. So we'll start working on Denmark, and our goal here is Sjælland, where we'll do a duchy war for Skåne, and hopefully we can make this work. He has 2 allies, but he also has 3,000 men himself, so technically 4,000, I believe. Yeah, as you can see, he has Vigmen, he has Bondi, he has champions. This could get rough, honestly. We might be at a severe disadvantage here, depending on how you look at it, but we can give it a go. The other option we have is this guy. He has no allies, but he also has, you know, this amount of Bondi, Footman, Uskals, champions. Or we could go for this and just take this dukedom first. It does pose, you know, there's benefits and negatives to it, but it's what we could do. We could also have a look here and see if we could murder this man. Odds are not very high, but it's an possibility. We could conquer this in the meantime, but we won't. We need to try and do one of these two, and that is also where the challenge lies, if you will. In terms of this, we could take down East Anglia, while we just consider our options here, make some money. It would give us the base that we need here, and it will also make sure that Mercia or Wessex doesn't take any one of these 3 counties, so it should be the better option actually right now. The more I think about it, the more I feel it is. So we will do this. Declare war for the petty kingdom of East Anglia. Mostly just to get a raised men at arms. Mostly just to get a foothold. As you can see, we have 13 champions in this army, which makes it very dangerous. Slavery is sick. No price is too steep. I lose the strong one. But we'll pay 15, which means we need more money now. I'm now culture head. Did Sweden lose any counties? I think so. Again, we'll wait until we lose recently disembarked, because it's just easier to win battles then. Yeah. Sadly, we didn't capture anyone. There's also a huge raid party here from Jorvik, which would make the siege a bit easier. Oh, is this my court? Oh, okay, so Royal Court button is over here. It tells me why I don't have access to it. I'm not a king or emperor yet. I don't have a feudal or clan government, so I need to become feudal to have a royal court. Okay. That explains a few things, which is good to know, if you will. What we could do also, in preparation for the next war, is create another dukedom, like this. And there we have. Now we can go kingdom. And let's see, do we have anyone that is willing to join me right from the bat? No. -12, -21, and -16. So as you can see, they have some base reluctance, the military strength. If we could, you know, sway them and make them more towards our line, that would be better. We'll do Chief Harald first. I could also get my Chancellor to help with that, but currently he's working on prestige. It's only up to 6 too, so we'll have this wage scheme try and, you know, play its do its job. Let's go and fight another battle, and that should be enough for us to actually win this war. When I grow up, a sudden sharp pain in the back of my shin is accompanied by a blood-curdling scream from behind me. I pivot, ready to defend myself, and am confronted with the tiny form of Jorunn. Well, she is Amazonian. Wielding a hefty wooden stick for a club. Fear me, the dread Viking Jorunn has come for your gold and your monks, screams my daughter, accompanying it with a whack to my knee. A tin pot helmet slips down over her eyes, so all I can see is a gap to the smile grinning up at me. Can I be a shield maiden when I grow up? Yeah, sure. Have at the rogue. Honestly, yeah, it's fair. This is the better one. She gains 2 prowess. I'm fine with that. With Glee, again, it's a straight event if I want to be sadistic. This is a very interesting, you know, monster I made me. I could maybe make him ambitious instead, but sadistic is probably better since I won't play as him unless something special happens. So we'll just do things like this. There we are. We took him prisoner, which means money. You really don't have money? You bastard. So, if there's anything I hate more than infidel, it's a poor infidel. My guy. I think this is fine. We'll just do it like that. Now, Mercia here, we could have a look. They have 2,200 men. They don't have a lot of, you know, special troops. Which honestly, at this point, I feel like taking England before Denmark might be viable. And if we're doing it like this, we're gonna try and murder this man. Again, it's not Northern Stories. We have a negative scheme secrecy. I have one predicted agent to join. I assume I can, you know, bribe more. If not, we'll just cancel the scheme. I can invite 0. Yeah, let's just cancel said scheme. There's no need to do it then. But we will attack Mercia here. Mostly because they currently are being raided, for one. But they're also rather weak. They are a pretty big duchy, but they only have 2,000 troops. Now that could be said for me too. That I'm kind of weak. But I feel like this is the better move here. And again, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 counties in one go. And if I can take them cheap now before someone else does, I'll do it. So we'll stick with the same strategy. We'll have one, you know, big, good army to deal with their army, and we'll have one siege army. That will split up once we've dealt with their army. Honestly, we can just split this up right away, and we'll send it here. And I'll have you march towards the capital. Salt in the wound, another trait. Callous, arrogant, or compassionate. I don't mind. You can be callous all you want. Now, if I attack here, as you can see, the odds of me winning are actually pretty good. They're defending a river crossing, so... Honestly, we can just siege here. I don't mind. If they don't want to come to me, that's fine too. They want to give me time to siege, I'll take it. We won a victory somewhere? Hapworth. Oh, it's probably from the previous one, I'm just being dumb. We might need some prestige now to, you know, if we decide to go out to Wessex and Cornwall, we need 400 prestige, so I won't upgrade my main troops yet. But I am interested in why he is just such a coward and just hiding. It does make things a little bit awkward, honestly. Crime, yep. I just feel like that is the easier option. I don't care what the crime is, but I'll just, you know, ransom and release. I've had bad luck with money this. Usually I have a lot of money. I can try and maintain subtlety. Yeah, we'll do that. And that should actually be enough for me to, you know... Can ransom an earl? Offer vassalage. There we are. Just barely accepting. We'll sway this man next. And honestly, I should probably sway this man. If I send you a gift, how much more would you love me? 29. 40, I believe, is... Nah, he's... by 3. Yeah, it won't be enough. I think it's because we finished the siege. Honestly, we'll do this. I'm just after piety too here while we're here, so nothing personnel, kid. There we go. Let's have you go siege that. Have you figured out how you want to do this? The way of the sword! The endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat, it is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To have my sword, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skill with a different weapon. I can stick with what I'm using. 2 prowess, or I could try and use another weapon for martial lifestyle experience, prestige. We'll do it this. It's 70% chance of positive one, and it went well. So with this, organized march, and we will now start focusing on this down here, I think. Did he switch the thing I was researching, by the way? The ledger? No, we're good. Now, how is this battle working out? They're 3-1, and we're winning. So we're doing pretty well. No, for my great dedication to my fate. Now, do I recover in friendly territory? I do, like in occupied territory. That's really good. I have inherited this one, probably from one of my wounded people. We'll just hand it out again. I know that I have one that I can keep. Oh. They'll probably be destroyed before I get there. Well, at least a little bit destroyed. And they were a little bit destroyed. Let's go siege your capital, and you should keep on hitting your head on me then, I assume. That is the hope, at least. You had 0 prowess. I have no idea why you're in the battle. You have to be like a supply train something. The Norse scale hybridization. Spurred on by positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Gaelic and Norse people have grown increasingly close over the years. Now individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both, simultaneously a new Norse Gael culture. Gaelic tradition and value from the backbone of this new culture, while various Norse attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of the new society. Okay. So, a new culture has formed. That could be interesting. Let's see how this battle goes. We're getting more and more, you know, in the command. Do you have money? You do. And again, I'm just doing this because we need a lot of money for when we become feudal. Having the wars take a bit longer is fine by me. And we can basically enforce demands, but let's that one finish first. I controlled it, but I didn't gain anything, sadly. Petty Kingdom of Mercia will be destroyed, which is fine by me. Expand all, and I should open this so I know what I can hand out. So again, the problem is with the, you might have already realized, but with the ducal casus belli, any count under that duke becomes your vassal. And this also works with the people who aren't of your fate or of your culture. So when I conquer land here in England, I need to target the duchy that is currently held by whoever's in charge. And by doing so, I'll be able to take most of those counties for myself. So as you can see here, we got, I think it was 6 actually. 6 of the 8 counties were taken in this war. But as you can see, Mercia will soon break up. So how are you doing? You have 4,000 men, and you also have 6,600, not 6,000 Huscarls. I still think we should be able to win. But then again, this guy is a really good leader and commander, so he could be troublesome. Do I want to... I have money now, so I could use that money to get more ducal titles, to get more prestige, to create more men-at-arms. Do I want to create a, you know, a pure bowman retinue, for instance? Or another Bondi, like cavalry archers? I need something to deal with, well, light infantry. Huscarls actually does do a really good job of, you know, everything. Look at their stats here. The heavy infantry, they counter spearmen, which is good. Armored footman is also okay. The full maintenance is 0.9, unranged maintenance is 0.2. Honestly, we're gonna go with cheap troops again. Numbers are important, so let us create a Bondi and let us create another Wigman. There we are. And we have enough prestige right now for me to do this. It'll make it a bit easier. We'll allow them to... They won't really recover much before the war. We'll allow a couple of months here to pass. And we'll be going after Wessex. I am just going to go England first, before Denmark. Yeah, it's happening, okay? It's just how things are going to be. So, Hopefully we can kill him in an early battle or capture him or anything, something like that, because that will make our life a lot easier. We have better troops. He has more troops. We probably have more commanders, but I want, you know, I don't want to make a gamble here and then, you know, it turns out not to be true. So we'll see how it pans out. Let's have you move straight down there. Let's have you siege that. And again, once this... let's have you back off and help. You see here, we are actually in kind of trouble here. You will probably lose. What if we switch my commander to this one? We'll still probably lose. Let's do this then. Retreat losses. Oh, the game lied to me. We might win. We did win. Very important. How did we do losses-wise? They lost 500 more men than we did. We also wounded... Huh? Okay, we didn't wound him. It was a lie. I have been deceived by his counterintelligence network. But with this, I'm gonna do something a little bit dumb. No, I want the commanders, these boys. Do I need to scroll down to each of them? I do. Honestly, I should just have chucked the Levi's over at this point. But the reason why we're doing this is very simple. I want them to fall back and recover. And I know that there's battle noises now. I apologize about that. We will take these guys. We'll fall back here. We will put this man in charge. Fight hostility advantage. We'll allow this guy to continue the siege. But what I'm hoping for here is that we can recover enough manpower. My lord, pray tell, who is the most dignified person you've heard of? Y'all, Arnie, 10 opinion? Mia, of course. I'll take the prestige for now. But yeah, we are gonna stay here. We're gonna recover the manpower of our main unit. Someone has claimed my lands. And we're just gonna have to keep our eyes out for that. All in time, keeps patient, generous, diligent. You can keep patient, honestly. And we're basically gonna have to continue fighting like this until... I'm not trying to... There we are. I'm trying to click my army so I can send it back to, you know, replenish. It doesn't need to replenish much, let's be honest, but a little bit would help. And with this now, I'll just send it straight to siege the capital. And the others should follow, you know, the enemy. It should be fine now to just, you know what, let's just again, it's taking a long time this time because he's being very annoying. But we're gonna fall back a little bit and we are going to recover. Are you one of my vassals? You're not, so I'm just gonna keep you in prison. Act of tyranny. Gonna release her. There we are. Again, he's being very annoying. Well, hopefully we can get this done pretty quick. There we are, move you down there. You don't actually have a commander. Gonna move straight onto the capital. We're gonna lose 100 men, but we'll just stay in bed. Il shouldn't kill me. We'll siege his capital. He should attack us. And he does. Let's see how this pans out then. On the trait event, greedy. That's fine. I was about to say, I probably have some children here that needs guardians. And let's just have the Rick Scuddy do it. I'm too lazy. We should again win this battle. Namely because we have better quality in our troops. On a general note, and we did. Fame and devotion is going up for the leaders of the war, so I just need to take a couple of counties here. That should be enough, and then we can take this. We'll probably deal with these guys first, though, so Jorvik doesn't get any ideas. Premature child, sad. Is he going after the other army? He is, isn't he? Needs to be stronger. Can I make him even stronger? Oh, please finish that. Very good. Money well spent. A very strong warhorse, which gives an extra 5% to levy. It's okay. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to finish sieging the capital here? Friend? Sure. He gained... Let me guess. He gained a lot of... yeah, 42% for that one. Even though he's been losing every battle so far. It's a bit sad. Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a struggle here. He might actually, you know, manage to strike back here by human wave tactics. Do I have any Levi's in this army? Because they're recovering super slow. I don't. But yeah, sieging this should hopefully be enough to end this war. We are a little bit behind schedule here. This is also what I kind of expected. The dude in Gwinnett has decided to attack me. Now, is he gonna come and siege, you know, cause problems for me here? Because if he is, that's gonna be a problem. If it's just gonna be there and be annoying, that's fine. Because all we need to do is beat him in a couple of battles, and that will actually be enough to end the war. The Petty Queen, we'll take the money. Does he have no shame? Oh, he got intercepted by raiders. That's great. They'll probably siege a little bit on my lands, but I'm fine with that. We just need to force it into a white piece. I gain money, thank you. I could also go with mercenaries here, but again, we just need to siege one more. No one raised Sleipnir but me. Sleipnir has been a sound investment so far. Very sound investment. There we go, we won the war. Finally. If you don't have money for me, I'm not gonna let you out. So we enforce our demands. There we are. That took a bit longer than I expected. I apologize for that. But hopefully we can also get Denmark pretty quickly here, which would make it all worth it. We do have to go and deal with the other issues first. Namely, these guys. So let's just raise all here. Did say it was 3,000 men, but somehow I doubt that. Otherwise, this thing is lying to me. Let's go and cancel this siege and beat them up a little bit. There we are. We'll re-siege this, and we captured a Lord Cadell. Money in my bank. We just need to re-siege this, that should be enough. Then we can take these three, and I think this is... yeah, we still have a peace deal with them. Take these three, then take Cornwall, and then work from there. Blood on the snow. Someone is chucking, you know, snow and stuff at me. Good shot, now come here. You can think you can face me in the snow war. I'm busy. Honestly, come here, you little rascal. Let's just make it easy for ourselves. Mind and body, go for a run. Athletic trait is really good. It's a health boost. So we'll gamble and try and go for that. We could go for Journaler, but again, we'll try and go for a run. Oh, we gained athletic. Beautiful. That is very helpful towards, you know, our goal. Now, we need a little bit more war score before we are in a position where we can just, you know, piece them out with a white piece. We don't want to enforce demands. It's just too costly and time consuming. It's not worth it. We just want to end this war as quick as possible. We'll pay 20 this time. That's fine. There we go. We'll disband. And as I said here, we'll try and take these three counties before anyone else does. So 1, 2, And 3. Let's go. We will raise the men-at-arms. And we will raise all. Again, the men-at-arms main goal will be to destroy their troops, but again, they don't have too many of them. So it's fine. They should be able to... Eva comes of age. Good, they grow up fast. Jordan comes of age. We're paused now, technically, I believe. So let's see if we can find him a decent spouse. Let's see. Excuse me. 2-year-old genius, a little bit too far off, honestly. This actually works pretty well. They're close in age. That trait can be reinforced to genius. Herculean can also be inherited. This works for me, so let's send proposal. And we also have your coming of age. And we need a matrilineal marriage here. We want to keep those traits in family. There's a genius here we could just straight up go for. And honestly, I think we will. It just makes my life easier. They grow up so fast. Intricate web weaver. We will send you to do with this. We will split you in 2. Siege that. Send you to siege that. You still don't have any money. Are you greedy by chance? Oh, you're in so much debt. You can just stay there until, you know, someone decides to pay you out. I know I should also save these guys for a big loot, but that's not my concern right now. We have other priorities. You might have someone join us an enemy. That's not good. That's a... Nah. This isn't a matter for the king. Basically, I can banish him. Honestly, at this point, we're about to move overseas, so... Even if we get some rebels because of this, you're actually on this wrong tile, my bad. Even if we get some rebels because of that, it should be okay. I'm not too concerned. And what I mean by if we get some rebels is very simple, that popular opinion has a distinct effect on creating rebels for you. And because I decided to, you know, call him a Nithing, or whatever it was, Nithing, we get a -40 local opinion. The superstitious people of my realm are not too fond of him. Let's just leave it at that. So, we'll have to deal with that as time goes. Now, another thing here is that we are going to siege these 3. We're going to take Cornwall. And that should actually be enough. Or close to enough to getting us where we want to be. You actually have money, so we will do this. Then we will enforce demands. Send you to help out the siege down there. And again, I don't care who I hand it over to. It's not too, you know, important to me. And we are, again, going to sacrifice a lot of people here just for... Did I just... Ransom accepted. I don't think I executed someone that I was about to ransom. I hope I didn't. This guy's going to just stay there because he doesn't have money. I'm going to keep Bedford because it's part of the Drusilla I hold. Eats CX. Chessie Ray, though, is going to be... Or Chester is going to be handed out. Now, the truce with this guy is still going on. So because of that, we're going to go for Cornwall. And we're going to just go right away. Because that is how we do things. But we don't have money. Unsurprisingly, because... well... What do you think? Sorry, not money. Grand title. We're going to give you the Ealdom of Viken. He's 4 off, so if we send him a gift, he should accept. Sway. If I send you a gift, you get the plus 29 only. How far are you away from a 13? Can raise a runestone. Let's put a, you know, a conquest runestone in Bedford. Control growth. But yeah, we now have that guy, vassalize that guy, then we can start working on, you know, this, southern Sweden and Denmark. But we're almost done with England here, as I said. We have currently 18. We need 3 more, and we already have them targeted. Cornwall 2, Lindsey 1. And then we can vassalize Jorvik, and then we can, you know, deal with this and the rest of the isles afterwards. So, move this down here, and again, we're just going to use our men-at-arms. We're going to let the rest rest. And Concaducci, let us go. Raise men-at-arms here, and move in. They're actually running away. Let's just, if we capture him, I'll just enforce demands here to speed things up. We did not capture him. Didn't capture anyone of note, sadly. But at least our piety is getting up there. Concubine, no thank yous. Children like guardians. Wait, who did I just vassalize? Oh, up here. I believe you wanted to be a shield maiden. It'll cost me a lot of prestige, so sorry. Sorry, lady. If you request to become a shield maiden, and it does cost me a ton of prestige, I'll accept. Vandalism. A child was caught defacing a runestone in Rogaland. We lose the Conquest runestone. Honestly, I don't care about that stone. We're gonna leave Norway anyways. Calm down. We lose the stone. Honestly, this could work too. He'll become just or arbitrary. Yeah, he became arbitrary, and no, he became just. Why did I think he became arbitrary? What is wrong with me? Being raided still. We won't do any trial by combat. We won't do anything that's super risky for our life at this point, because we are doing okay with 34. Let's see, 35, 36 we'll get. We need 2 walls down in Denmark. Can we do that within time limit is basically the question. And I think that question is yes, we can do those 2 walls within the time limit. I am aiming at 40. I'm saying that's the time limit, but it really isn't. This character can't and probably will live a little bit longer than 70. Could also die earlier than 70, let's be honest. No thank you. Or maybe. Lowborn Catholic, no thanks. Yeah. That's what that was planned. I just need to look through it. Changing mind, fickle, content, trusting. Let's just stick with fickle. Again, I'm not too concerned about the claims, and the reason for that is it keeps on claiming my land. I'm not concerned about the claims, and the reason for this is very, very simple. I'm going to switch to Scandinavian elective down the line, and the reason for that is so that I can cherry pick who I want to succeed me. And there's going to be a lot of kings too, to make the fewer electors. And, you know, just to make them like me better. You know, the plan is the plan. Basically, I want to create a stable court and work from there, if you will. Coldbane, I grant you this county. Yep. My troops should be up at this man. It is. And with this, we have the final stepping stone in England. I do need to still take control over the area, and by what it means by this, I need to take control over ECX and Kent, I believe. We capture him right away, so let's speed things up here. We can focus on farming money later. But this means we have England. Boom. And with that, we can now... He's at war. Why am I not surprised that he's at war? I'm too far away. I don't share a border with him. Okay. England, done for now. We just need Denmark, which has split. Good. I didn't need to assassinate him. He did it himself. How do I want to do this? These guys have taken a piece of, Skåne, which causes me a problem. Swedish have taken Småland, which also causes me a problem. He's a war 2, so I can vassalage him right now. He might also become too big to vassal, so we'll have to see. You don't have too many men. We're okay with doing this and also doing this because they don't have any allies right now. So we'll just do a double war because it feels easier that way. And we'll do this. But honestly, we'll continue next time. I have England. It was basically what I was going to focus on in the second episode. I'm not done with England by far, but we have the title, and that's all the game cares about. So next time we'll do Denmark. Thank you for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.